Welcome, everyone. All right. Very All right, 1, 2, here we go. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, hey.
Woohoo! Thank you, wonderful singers. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to Center for Spiritual Living. My name is Reverend Lea Alvarado. I'm the senior minister here. So glad that you have joined us. My pronouns are she and her. And I want to acknowledge that the service today is being held on the traditional lands of the Ute, Cheyenne, and Arapaho peoples. We're so glad that you are here. We welcome all lifestyles, all beliefs. No matter who you are welcome here. And our spiritual philosophy is inclusive of all spiritual traditions. We believe that at the heart of every faith tradition that there is a shared message, and that message is that we are all one. Trixie is our prayer partner today. That means she's holding us all in prayer, and she will be available after service for prayer if there's something on your heart that you need prayer for. And Joni McMiniman will also be joining her, so we'll have two beloved prayer practitioners holding prayer for us. Let's recite our mission and our vision together. Our mission: we are an inclusive community, inspiring personal growth, spiritual practice, and a positive way of life. And our vision: to awaken humanity, revealing a world that works for all. All right, we have kiddos. Baby Sage, hi, sweetheart. Come on up, kids. We're gonna sing together. If you don't know the words, it's all good. We'll help you out. Okay, here we go.
God is everything there is, so I am part of God. I know there's lots of good for me and everybody else. I'm thankful and grateful for everything we have. So I let go of this prayer, and so it is.
Woohoo! Yay! All right, we have some announcements. Marie's making her way up. We don't have Lance on guitar today to do the Rocky theme.
Oh, yeah.
Here it comes.
There was a lot of traffic on the way here.
I saw that.
Kids were
There
going
was-
that way,
yeah,
I was coming this
saw,
way.
Yeah,
It just
yeah.
was, yeah, so a little stressful commute from the back of the room. So our announcements, our April outreach, just so you know, a percentage of our tithes each month go to support a local nonprofit. This month we are supporting the Family Housing Network. They serve families in this area who are experiencing homelessness. Their vision is to end family homelessness in Larimer County. A beautiful, noble vision. I love it. They offer a range of programs to serve families on the continuum from homelessness to housed. So thank you for supporting this wonderful organization.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
They're April, which is coming to
It is coming to a close.
close
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
Awaken your inner light, a mindfulness meditation journey. You will love this. Tuesday, April 23rd.
It's coming up.
It is coming up.
We have a few
This
spots left.
Tuesday from 6:30 to 8 p.m. at the Haven Metaphysical Health Store,
Right down the street.
right down the street. I don't have an address, but it's right down the
But
street.
if you scan the QR
So
code,
if you scan
will
the
see
QR
all the
code,
details.
yes. Yeah,
Right there.
I love me a QR code, but I'm
I
not going to
know
go
you
back there
do.
right now. I could fall or something. Anyway, we're going to have a beautiful ceremony there. It'll be focused on storytelling. No, it won't. It'll be focused on an evening reconnecting with your inner sanctuary through guided meditation. You'll be gently led to unite with your inner light, tapping into its infinite wisdom. And while you're out there looking for yours, find mine, will you? Because my light has gone out, apparently. All right. Sacred Feminine Circle, Friday, April 26th. This is a gathering of like-minded souls focused on storytelling, drumming, chanting, dancing.
Yes,
and
there will be
meditation.
dancing. Not like this, but there will be dancing and drumming and wonderful things.
Thank the little baby Jesus that you will not be dancing like this. If you are
The baby Jesus. How'd that come into play here?
I don't know. Calling in all the help I can get.
Okay.
If you are a female or one who orients as a woman, there are limited spots available. Sign up for this because it always fills up, and it may already be filled up. I'm hoping that if it's already filled up, it's not in the announcements, but sign up.
It's not yet, but it's getting close.
Okay, getting
Yeah.
close. World Labyrinth Day, Sunday, May the 4th. This is facilitated by our very own Reverend Lea, and she's already left the room. It's her favorite. She is the biggest fan of this gal. A wonderful labyrinth walk and poetry and music and Native American flute player Valerie Sarek. So Amaya loves Valerie Sarek. She's like the president of her fan club.
Yeah.
I did this last year. We'll do a labyrinth walk. It's beautiful. You can bring lunch to eat outside if you'd like to. I'm sure the snow will be gone by then.
Let's hope. Yes.
Or bring your snowshoes. Optional. Snowshoes optional. Every Sunday we gather together to share a meal. Tonight we are having a potluck. Join us for connection, conversation, and a great meal in the back after service. And for everything else, God, man, she needs to move this back where it was. I'm so lost. You can scan this QR code or go to our website, www.cslnoco.org. That's the announcement.
Thank you, Marie. All right, everyone, we're going to slow it down a little bit and move into our heart. So I just invite you to let's all take a deep breath and breathing it out. And we're going to do a little chant followed by a prayer.
I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am. I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am. I am.
In this moment, in this space, we feel something stirring. We feel a presence and a power. That light and that love and that power and that presence is within us. It is around us. It is all around us, contained in all things. It is in the very chair that we sit on. It is in the ground beneath our feet. It is in the walls and within our very heart. It is contained within every single being across this beloved planet of ours. And I'm knowing that right here, right now, that we are exactly where we need to be, doing exactly what we need to be doing, that we have been called to this place, this space, because there is something here that we need to hear, something that is going to support us in opening our heart even more and being an even greater light in the world. And so we are so grateful for this opportunity. We are so grateful for this spiritual journey that we find ourselves on. And we trust this path of ours, and we trust that we are being guided and supported in the exact and perfect ways. And so with great gratitude for this time, great gratitude for our individual journeys and our collective journeys, for as we do our own work, we contribute to the work and the expansion and the uplifting of the consciousness and the love on this planet. And isn't it beautiful to know this truth? And so we are just so grateful to know this. We are so grateful to be given this opportunity to say yes to life. And so with great gratitude, we release this, we let it go, we trust, we allow, we open our hearts to receive. And together we say, and so it is.
Reverend Lea gave us this song recommendation for this week, and I'm so glad because it's a beautiful song. This is a Lauren Daigle song called Everything. Even the sparrow has a place to lay its head. So why would I let worry steal my breath? Even the roses you have clothed in brilliant red, still I'm the one you love more than this. You give me everything. You give me everything. You give me everything I need. Ooh, oh, ooh, oh, ooh, oh. emotions, push and pull at your command, so you can still my heart with your hand. You tell the seasons when it's time for them to turn, so I will trust you even when it hurts. You give me everything. You give me everything. You give me everything I need. You give me everything. You give me everything. You give me everything I need. When I can't see, you lead me. When I can't hear, you show me. When I can't stand, you carry me. When I'm lost, you will find me. When I'm weak, you are mighty. You are everything I need. You give me everything. You give me everything. You give me everything I need. You give me everything. You give me everything I need. Oh, you give me everything. You give me everything I need. You give me everything. You give me everything. You give me everything I need.
Beautiful job, ladies. Thank you so much. One of my favorite songs. Oh, so this month, the month of April, we're talking about giant gentleness. And giant gentleness is all about, as you may guess, being gentle with ourselves, being gentle with others, and breathing gentleness into all of our activities, into politics, yes? Breathing gentleness into everything, yeah? So that's what we're talking about all month, and today my talk topic is harnessing strength with heart. It was Mother Teresa who said that I will never attend a rally focused on anti-war, but if you hold a peace rally, I will be there. Invite me and I will come. She understood what it meant to harness strength with heart. She knew what that was. We have been taught in our society that we need to fight and we need to push and we need to stomp our feet and we need to scream and shout in order for change to happen. Now, it's not our fault because that is how change happens, yeah? So we believe then that that is what we have to keep doing it that way in order to see change and experience change happening. But is it possible that it actually could be done in a different way? Is it possible? Yes? Some of you are a little quiet. Okay, we're just starting here, so okay. I'll let you get your energy up, okay. There are many individuals who have harnessed strength with heart. You can probably guess who they are. Martin Luther King, Gandhi, including Mother Teresa. They knew that they needed to take a stand for humanity, but they did it with heart. They did it with compassion. They did it with love. They didn't do it with violence. One of the biggest demonstrations of harnessing strength with heart, I believe, is the story of an extraordinary woman by the name of Immaculée Ilibagiza. In 1994, the Rwandan genocide took place. It lasted 100 days. And Immaculée, along with 7 other adult women, found refuge in their pastor's home. He invited them in and said, "This is where you will be safe." And he took them into one of his bathrooms. The bathroom was 3 feet by 4 feet. 8 adult women in that bathroom together. The pastor concealed the door of that restroom with a big wardrobe closet so that it would be hidden. The women were given scraps of food left over from his family meals, and there were days when they weren't fed at all. They could only flush the toilet when a toilet was being flushed in some other part of the house. They had to remain completely silent and still, because often the soldiers would come and ransack the house and tear apart the entire house looking for people that they knew he was hiding. They could hear screams coming from out the window of the bathroom in the streets of people being killed. Immaculée was a deeply religious person, but she struggled during this time. She was overwhelmed with hate. She was overwhelmed by the anger that she felt towards the men who were responsible for this genocide. There were times when she couldn't breathe. She was so angry. She wanted them to die. She begged the pastor to give her a Bible, to give her some solace while she was there in this tiny little room with 7 other women. And so he did. She would spend all day praying and sometimes all night, barely sleeping. But she only prayed for the victims. That was her choice. She could not pray for the killers. She could not forgive them. And she was tormented by this because she knew the importance of forgiving all. But no matter how hard she tried, she wasn't able to do it. So she asked God, how can I forgive these people? How can I possibly forgive them for what they are doing? And then she heard a message. And she said it was as if God was standing right in front of her. And the message that she heard was, "They are all my children. You are my child. Forgive them, for they know not what they do." She became aware in that moment that it was the minds of the killers that were infected with hate. Their souls were not. Their souls were pure. Their souls were divine. But it was their minds that were infected. She realized that in God's eyes, all were deserving of love and forgiveness. She then, in her prayers, began to include them. She began to pray not just for the victims, but for all the soldiers. And in that moment, a lightness came over her, and she felt free. When the genocide ended, 91 days had passed since they entered that bathroom. Close to 1 million people were killed, including Immaculée's mother, her father, her 2 brothers, cousins, and many others whom she loved. Shortly after, she decided to go to the prison where the man who killed her family was housed. She was greeted by the person who had arrested and detained all those who were responsible for the genocide. The man who killed her family, his name was Felician. He was a successful businessman in the community. He wore sharp, expensive suits. His manners were impeccable. And when she was a little girl, she played with his children. As the guard brought him out, he got a glimpse of her, and he fell to his knees. All of the color from his face drained. The guard grabbed him and said, "Stand up." He pulled him from his collar. "Stand up. Take responsibility for what you did to her family," he said. And the man refused. He just stayed on the floor, on his knees. And then there was a moment when he looked up and he caught her attention. They met eye to eye. She knelt down to him and she placed her hands on his hands. And she said to him softly, "I forgive you. I forgive you." Immaculée ended up immigrating to the United States to work for the United Nations. She became a public speaker and a writer, telling her inspirational story all around the world. In 2007, she won the Mahatma Gandhi International Award for Reconciliation and Peace. I share this story because it's a beautiful example of harnessing strength with heart. As human beings, we are asked to be brave sometimes, aren't we? We are asked to be strong. We are asked to be resilient. But the problem is that we try to do that with our minds. And our minds will fail every time. Our minds don't quite get it, don't quite understand how to navigate this world. It's the divine within us that knows how. And it's only then when we can connect with that divine presence, with that power, with that peace, with that light that God is. That's when we can navigate those times. That's when we can bounce back. It is the divine within us that gives us the strength to be able to move through these challenges. I talked last week about returning to love, that it is our nature to return. It's our nature because it's what we came here to be, it's what we came here to express, it's what we came here to do. We are spiritual beings experiencing what it's like to be human. And boy, does our human life trip us up sometimes, doesn't it? And so our human selves think that we have to keep pushing, that we have to keep forcing something, that we have to keep stomping our feet to make change. Is it possible to stand up for something that we believe in and to do it in a different way, to do it with heart, to do it with love? It has been proven over and over and over again that yes, it can. Gandhi said nonviolence is a weapon of the strong. He knew how to do it. I invite you right now to become aware of a cause that you are passionate about. A stand that either you have taken for an individual or a group of people, or a stand that you've been thinking about taking. It could be for a group of individuals, or it could be for the environment. It could be for Mother Earth. Tomorrow is Earth Day, after all. Most of us have at least one thing that we are passionate about. Something that we believe that should be different. Something we believe should change. Now, normally when we are passionate about a cause, we are passionate about something that we want to see change. Here's what's interesting, is if you stop for a moment and you think and you check in with yourself, beneath the surface, there is anger there. Sometimes there is rage there. Yes? because there is a belief that the perpetrators are wrong, whoever they are. Now, here's the thing. When we say that the perpetrators are wrong, we become righteous and indignant. Yes? And in that moment, we have cut ourselves off from our connection to them. We have separated ourselves from that person or from that group of people. We have created the energy of us and them. In truth, they are not wrong. Now, their behavior is wrong, but they themselves are not wrong. As soon as we label someone as wrong, we can no longer see their humanity. We can no longer recognize them as a child of God. As Immaculée said, it was in the minds of these individuals who contributed to the genocide, their minds were filled with hate. It was that caused them to act the way that they did, not their souls. Their souls were pure. Their souls were that of God. We can still stand up for what it is that we believe in, but we can also do it with heart. And to know that everything that happens is happening to support the expansion and the growth and the evolution of all souls, of everyone involved. Anything that makes us angry, that righteous energy, that makes us want to come out fighting, that's an area for us to look at. It's an invitation for ourselves to ask the question, what is creating this reaction in me? If there is a person or a group of people in the world that you vehemently disagree with, and it is stirring something within you, it's an opportunity to ask yourself, what is this reaction in me about? What is this anger? What is this rage? When Immaculée was in the midst of this genocide in the bathroom, all of her attention and focus was on the soldiers outside, on the killing that was happening, and she wanted them dead. And then she said this, I realized that my battle to survive this war would have to be fought inside of me. So any reaction that we have always points it right back to us. And that's our work, isn't it? That's our work on this spiritual path, is to become aware of our reactions, to become aware of our judgments, and to look at these situations from a higher perspective. If we are willing to look at any situation from a higher perspective, something interesting happens. We then begin to see it through the eyes of God. We then begin to see it through the eyes of the divine. And suddenly everything changes. No matter how horrendous it may be, we suddenly realize that it's all in divine right order. It is all in divine right order. And whatever lessons that we need to get, or whatever lessons they need to get, it is all unfolding absolutely perfectly. Can you get that? So our job is to believe and trust and know that everything is unfolding just as it needs to. There is a divine intelligence that knows what it's doing. It knows exactly what is needed. That extraordinary song that the girls sang, called Everything by Lauren Daigle. It's a song about God. It's a song about the divine. The divine knows what is needed for our growth. The divine knows what is needed for that group of people in Ukraine. The divine knows what is needed in Gaza. The divine knows what is needed in the upcoming election. The divine knows. We may decide that we want to stand on the front lines. We may decide that we want to do that, to support a particular cause, and that's okay. We may decide that we want to sign a petition, or we may want to reach out to our elected official, our representative, or we may decide we want to create a whole movement. But if we can do it with heart and with love, it is way more powerful than doing it from a place of anger and righteousness. I had the privilege this past week of attending a keynote presentation by Valerie Carr. How many of you know this beloved being? I've heard of her. Oh my goodness, okay. She was at CSU. She is a civil rights attorney, a civil rights activist. She is a filmmaker. She is an author. She is a speaker. She is a beautiful, extraordinary human being. Her family is of the Sikh faith, and her uncle was the first person that was murdered in a hate crime after the aftermath of 9/11 at a gas station in Mesa, Arizona. Valerie visited the man, just like Immaculée. She visited the man who killed her uncle, her beloved uncle, in prison, and she forgave him. Now, not right away. She had to push through some grief and some rage and some trauma before she got to that point. But the killing of her uncle prompted her to become a civil rights activist and to create what's called the Revolutionary Love Project. The Revolutionary Love Project is centered around building a beloved community centered around love of self, love of others, and love of our opponents. She uses opponent instead of enemy. She said this: revolutionary love is a wellspring of care, an awakening to the inherent dignity and beauty of others and the earth. Loving others, even our opponents, has the power to sustain political, social, and moral transformation. This is how love changes the world. I was incredibly moved by her story and her compassion for all beings, even those who have caused her harm in her life. Her desire and her commitment is to build a community of people who are choosing to love consciously in the world. Isn't that beautiful? She wants to create a new way of being, a new way of operating in the world for humanity, where no one is left outside of the circle of care. No one. A love without limits. And she believes that revolutionary love can only be created inside community because it requires all of us to gather together to birth something new. Because individually, yes, we have power, but there is way more power when we come together as community. Our collective energy has way more power. So she is someone who is harnessing strength with heart in an extraordinary way. And this is possible for all of us. I believe that if we want to create a new world, a world that works for all, that it's going to require something of each of us. It's going to require us being very aware of our thoughts, of our actions, very aware of the righteousness that we hold and the anger that is within us, and to make instead a conscious choice to choose love instead. Harnessing strength with heart and trusting in the divine unfolding of it all. It begins with each of us. Paying attention to our reactions, paying attention to how we are moving through the world and how we are responding, and then making a different choice. And trusting and knowing that everything is unfolding in divine right order. Because the divine knows what it's doing. It does. We just have to let it do its thing. And stop getting in the way and stop trying to control and do it in our human ways. You know how we do. Tomorrow is Earth Day. And so my invitation for all of us is to see and know and to trust that something new is possible. That something new is possible for this planet, for the earth, and for all beings, for all creatures, big and small. Are you willing to know this with me? Are you willing to believe that this is possible, that something new is possible, that something different is possible, that something more powerful is possible, something more loving is possible? Yes? Yes. Okay, very good. So I want to walk us through a little visualization, meditation. If you've been coming here a while, you kind of know how I like to roll. So often I do this because when we get to experience something in our bodies, it's a lot more powerful than just hearing me say words. So I invite you now, if you're comfortable, to close your eyes, placing your feet flat on the floor. And visualize now our beloved planet, Mother Earth, is a small ball right in front of you. Visualize a golden pink light entering the top of your head, your crown. And as that light enters the top of your head, this light is the light of spirit. It is the light of the divine. It is healing. It is transformative. It is peaceful, full and joy-filled. As this light enters your crown and it moves through your entire being, it is the light of Christ consciousness. I invite you now to place your hands with your palms facing outwards towards this beautiful earth that is in front of you. And now, as you feel that light moving through your body, settling into your heart, and now send that golden pink light down from your heart, down your arms, and out your hands to the earth in front of you. Surround the entire earth and all of her creatures, big and small, with this healing light. See the entire earth surrounded, bathed in this light. See this light connecting to the heart of Mother Earth. And see and feel and know that this light is healing her. It is revitalizing her. See it and feel it moving through the entire root system of every plant across the entire planet, every tree, moving through the deepest oceans and up to the top of the highest mountains, touching every plant, every animal, every creature. See it bathe and touch the heart of every single person. Feel and know that this light is opening their hearts, reminding them of the truth of who they are. Feel our shared humanity in this. See and know each person making choices and decisions that are in support of creating a world that works for all. See this light connecting all of our hearts together, beginning with the heart of Mother Earth and spreading out like a beautiful web, connecting all, one heart to the other across the entire planet. Feel this connection. Feel it. Feel the love. Feel the transformation. And so I invite you to continue to hold this vision, keeping your hands up, sending that light to the earth as I close us out in prayer. And so I am knowing right here, right now, that as we are sending our prayers and our light and our love to planet Earth, that planet Earth is receiving these blessings, that planet Earth is receiving with open arms, allowing that light and that love to transform her, to regenerate her, to rejuvenate her. And so I am knowing that this light that we are surrounding the planet with, that it is finding its way to those who are in most need of it, transforming hate into love, transforming fear into peace. I am knowing that the love that we are sending out is also transforming our being, our heart, our life, and those around us. Isn't it beautiful to know that we have an opportunity to be a catalyst, to be a healing for all beings and for our beloved Mother Earth? And so with great gratitude for this opportunity, great gratitude for this moment of healing, for this moment of connection, as we see and know and feel our connection from one heart to the other. Feeling and knowing and trusting that a new earth is unfolding, feeling and knowing and trusting that there is something that is shifting, something that is changing, something that is transforming. And so we trust this, we know this, we claim this, and we declare this now and forever. And so with great gratitude, we release this, we let it go, and together we say, and so it is.
This is a song by Tabor Jarland. For the sun that warms this body, for the earth that we call home, for the love that knows no boundary, I am thankful. For the trees that that line the mountains, for the sea and life it holds, for the source of inspiration, I am thankful. Love, light, life, fill me up. Peace, power, beauty, joy, fill me up. For the one infinite divine that is and never was, I am thankful. I am thankful for the sun that warms this body, for the earth that we call home, for the love that knows no boundary. I am thankful for the trees that line the mountains, for the sea and life it holds, for the source of inspiration. I am thankful. Love, light, life, fill me up. Peace, power, beauty, joy, fill me up. For the one infinite divine that is and never was, I am thankful. I am thankful for abundance and growing, for the mystery unfolding, for each and every being, sacred truth we are knowing, for kindness and compassion and the courage to take action, for the law of attraction and the freedom to create. Love, light, life, fill me up. Peace, power, beauty, joy, fill me up. For the one infinite divine that is and never was, I am thankful. I am thankful for the sun that warms this body, for the earth that we call home, for the love that knows no boundary. I am thankful.
Thank you, ladies. All right, so if something touched you today, if something inspired you, moved you, I just invite you to give in whatever way you feel you would like to. There's a number of ways to give, as you see there on the screen. So let's take our offering, our gift, let's place it over our heart. We are just so grateful for all that we get to give. And let's say our offering affirmation together. This gift is spirit in form, circulating and blessing all it touches. Freely I give, and joyfully I receive.
I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for love. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for love. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for love. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for love. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for love.
All right. Thank you, sir. I'm going to bless it. All right, so we bless all that is flowing into our community, this wonderful abundance and prosperity that allows us to continue to do the work that we are doing here and in the world. We are just so grateful, and so it is. Thank you all. All right, is anybody here for the first time? Yes. Hello, welcome. Welcome. So glad you're here. Welcome to our spiritual home. So glad that you've joined us today. All right, everybody. So we have, I'm going to share one thing, and then we're going to do something special here before we close out the evening. So if you need spiritual support, if there's something on your heart that you need prayer for, there's a prayer box in the back. But you can also join our prayer partners up here on the stage afterwards, and they will hold you in consciousness and pray with you. So just know that that's also available. All right, so we're going to do a little blessing of this beautiful being, Sage McKinley Sandlin. I'm going to invite up dear sweet Sage and her mama, Nisi. Let's give them a little hand. Yay! 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 All right, so I'm gonna walk us through a little blessing. And so what I invite you all to do, this is the first baby blessing that this community has had, maybe in a long time or since I've been here. So it's such a privilege to do this for you and for your sweet one. And I'm so glad that your family is here with you. So today is a special day. And I'm gonna face you so I can see you here. We are here to celebrate the gift of life. This time is dedicated to welcoming this little one into life and into the life of this community. This child, Sage, embodies the miracle of life that we celebrate today. As we celebrate this miracle, we also realize that this child's presence is so innocent, perfect, and divine. And it reminds us that that same perfect and divine life that we see in this baby is also within each one of us. Our intention here, yes, our intention here today is to recognize this child's perfection. That's not hard to do, is it? And to welcome Sage into our spiritual family. Nisi, you have been given the gift of parenthood with Sage. All of us here bless you, and we thank you for making the selfless decision to give of your energy, your time, your resources, and mostly your love to nurture this beautiful being of light. In order to make this day even more significant, I have some questions for you to answer in front of this community. Do you recognize the profound gift bestowed upon you as a parent of this precious soul? Will you commit to sharing the highest truths of life with this child, striving always to deepen your own wisdom, patience, and love in the process? Do you agree to honor and cherish the individual spiritual essence of this beloved being and support her in fulfilling her purpose and mission on earth?
Yes, I do.
Will you agree to demonstrate divine qualities such as love, peace, joy, harmony in your own life for your child to witness and to emulate? Yes. And finally, do you promise to continue to nurture your relationship with yourself so that you may be a source of joy and love for baby Sage? So come this way. So we have some blessed water here. We affirm that water is the element of purification and non-resistance. With it, we celebrate your purity. Our wish for you is that your life, baby Sage, always flows in powerful and beautiful and amazing ways. And so your mama is going to, I'm going to pour a little bit in your mama's hand, and she is going to bless your forehead and your heart and your hands, okay? She's like, how do I do this? I got one hand. Okay. Do you want me to help?
That'd be great.
Okay. Hi, sweet love. So I'm knowing that you are blessed and you are loved and you are held and supported now, always, and forever, dear one. To the community, I'm going to invite you to please stand. So I have some questions for you as well. Will you promise to see the face of God in baby Sage and in her mother Nisi? Will you practice loving kindness, generosity, and acceptance in your relationship with each one of them? Will you affirm the highest good for this precious family? So I invite each of you now, some of you are already doing it, place your hands up, palms facing outward, and offer a silent blessing to Nisi and to Sage. Send love, blast this beautiful family with love from your heart down, out your hands, and share it generously with this beautiful, sweet, beloved being and her mother, Nisi. And so you may be seated, thank you. I want to close with a blessing from a book called I Remember Union, The Story of Mary Magdalene by Flo Calhoun. In the book, Mary Magdalene teaches the new mothers to speak this blessing to their babies each day. Nisi, repeat these words after me. And as you say them, you're going to say them directly to your beloved child. You are spirit, and spirit you shall remain. Oh. We need a Kleenex. Does anybody have a Kleenex, please? Please, thank you. Okay. That was a long one. Okay. Okay, we'll start again. You are spirit, and spirit you shall remain.
You are spirit, and spirit you shall remain.
You have chosen to come into form.
You have chosen to come into form.
You are light.
You are light.
You are light, and light you shall remain.
You are light, and light you shall remain.
The bond that we have is through love.
The bond that we have is through love.
What I teach you from love.
What I teach you from love.
What is not of your truth, I give you permission to release.
What is not of your truth, I give you permission to release.
I acknowledge your divinity and your spirit.
I acknowledge your divinity and your spirit.
You have arrived on the planet Earth, and you are part of my spiritual family.
You have arrived on the planet Earth, and you're part of my spiritual family.
Know that you are creative and can achieve anything you desire.
Know that you are creative and you can achieve anything that you desire.
And there are no conditions on my love for you.
And there are no conditions on my love for you.
I will love you now, always, and forever.
I will love you now, always, and forever.
So let's just celebrate this beloved being. Baby Sage, we embrace the truth of your divine essence. We welcome you into this beloved spiritual family, and we trust and know that your journey is blessed now and always. Blessings to you both. Thank you. All right, thank you so much. She's just, her picture should be like on the cover of some magazine or something, like models for babies. I don't know, like really, seriously. All right, everybody, let's please stand, place your hands over your heart, and let's close out with our benediction and our closing song. May we be at peace. May our hearts remain open. May we awaken to the light of our own true nature. May we be healed, and may we be a source of healing for all beings. Love is who I am. Love is who we are. Love is all there is.
I hear the music down in my soul. I hear the music down in my soul. I hear the music down in my soul. And the whole wide world is my home. I got a new day in my soul. I got a new day down in my soul. I got a new day down in my soul. And the whole wide world is my home. I love the silence down in my soul. I love the silence down in my soul. I love the silence down in my soul. And the whole wide world is my home. I feel the power down in my soul. I feel the power down in my soul.